Extra big thank you to my top level Patreon supporters. Thank you and thanks buddy to Stuart Hetherington, New Gal, Mona Swearingen. Thank you and thanks buddy. And the man, Mr. Matthew Gray. Thank you and thanks buddy. Hey Papper people, this video is a long one. I wanted to do it right this time. If you need an intermission, go ahead and check out my other channel, Snappy Says. It's totally different, but enjoy for an intermission. If you force me to describe the channel, it's kind of like watching a raccoon go through a trash can. Hey there, party papper people, or just papper people if you're not partying. Have I got a swell video for you? Today? This is a redo, but you're gonna like the redo because the first one I did on this subject, this is how to prevent respiratory infection, how to clean your mask, how to clean your equipment. All of your CPAP equipment, what products to use, what products not to use. Let you guys make the choice, but I have some biases that I must absolutely share with you. I'm gonna be reviewing 4 processes, or if you're from Canada, processes. And we'll decide which one is the best and which one might be right for you. Now, I have to have some disclosures here. I have 4 different products. Like I said, first I have the Virtue Clean. This is an oxygenated cleaner. Now, some of you guys have gotten very ticked at me in the past for doing oxygenated cleaners because I didn't like them and I hadn't actually tried them out. Well, now I have. So now what you gonna say? The second one is mask wipes. These are just like they say, they're wipes for your mask. A batting third, we have Dawn dishwashing liquid soap. And finally, we have Mask Bright. It is a spray, it is orange scented. It's wonderful. Now let me tell you, Mask Bright is something that I own. I am going to disclose this. I sell it on Amazon, I make it. It is a product that I made and I have to disclose this right away, so obviously it's very biased, being very upfront about that. Basically I invented it because I saw shortcomings in all of the other ways of cleaning. So I like some of the other ways, we're gonna go over them right now so you can see the exact process that I went through in coming to this conclusion. So I'll let you guys decide. So now's a great time to mention my sponsor. The sponsor of this video, cheapcpapsupplies.com.
Oh my gosh, Gerald! The lanky lefty 27's doing the exact same cheapcpapsupplies.com bit that he always does. It's getting so annoying. Why don't you pipe down, babe? cheapcpapsupplies.com isn't doing anything to stifle his creativity. He does honest reviews, and cheapcpapsupplies.com doesn't care. They just want to make sure that us as the customers get the best deal we possibly can. Oh my god, Gerald! It doesn't matter! I hate it! It's terrible! Well, you know what, babe? Last time we were at Disneyland with the kids, we all just had 1 churro. But you're over there, 2-fisting churros. You're not even worrying about the family finances. How do you think we can afford all these lavish vacations? It's because cheapcpapsupplies.com saving us a ton of cash. Especially if we go to Lanky Lefty's custom URL. At discount, we put Lefty16. We save a ton of cash, and that's how we afford to do nice things with the kids and you, even though you don't appreciate any of it. Gerald, I don't think you understand where— Zip it, Tootsie. I'm sick of it. cheapcpapsupplies.com. I went there and I bought a machine, and I bought some masks, and I saved like $150, babe. It was great. Oh my gosh, Gerald, I never thought of it that way. The lanky lefty 27 and cheap CPAP supplies is saving us a ton of cash. Oh my god, I feel so terrible, Gerald. Terrible! Yeah, maybe you should. You know, you just kind of sit around all the time and don't really do much for the family, if I'm being honest. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Yeah, like I said, you should. Here's the other thing. cheapcpapsupplies.com doesn't care if he bashes one of the products they happen to sell. They don't really care. They just want honest reviews in exchange for a little advertising time, you know? Some Lego stuff like this. Even though we're not an advertisement, we're just here talking like a normal family. Oh my gosh, Gerald! I've never thought of it that way! I can't believe it! I've been so selfish! Yeah, well, honestly, get out of the way. I'm trying to finish watching this video, but you keep putting your head in the way of the TV, and it's kind of depressing. Oh my gosh, I'll never pay full price again. I'm gonna head over to cheapcpapsupplies.com right now and put in discount code Lefty16 and save a ton of cash. Yeah, well, when you do, you can use your flex savings account, credit card, or insurance, whatever you want. Now get out of my way.
Now let's get on with the video. I'm redoing this video because the first time I used my kitchen sink, and apparently a lot of you people are disgusting and poop in the sink or something, but you guys have dirty kitchen sinks. So now I have this nice insert made of plastic. Oh, don't worry, nothing gross can ever grow in plastic. All right, my cat's raring at me. So we're gonna be redoing this kind of in the sink, but in this. So hopefully you ninnies, you Nancys, you complainers out there don't have to worry about that. Don't fret, okay? In case you're wondering, it does. So we're on limited time. All right, now I have 4 different masks here. These are all the exact same cushion. I just want you to see the level of schmutz we're talking about that are in these. Okay, you can see the nasty gleam in there. Yes, yes. All of them are nasty. So the first one I'm gonna use in the Virtue Clean. The second one I'm gonna use with Mask Bright, this one. I'm front loading it because it's the nastiest. This third one here, we're gonna use our good buddy Mask Wipes. See, I have them in the order. See, they're in the order that I'm gonna use them on. And then Dawn, we're gonna use on this one. And I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison, hopefully. This one's actually kind of clean, but whatever. I'm also gonna write them down in case I forget and get them out of order, okay? So a lot of people ask, why are you the lanky lefty 27? What does that mean? And I get all these invites.
Hey man, you wanna join us for an Antifa march and beat the crap out of some people?
And I'm like, no, dude, I'm just kind of tall, skinny, and left-handed. That's about it. Mystery solved. We got Virtue Clean, Mask Bright, Mask Wipes, and Dawn. Or if you're dumb, it's Dawn. Okay, now for the Virtue Clean, to make it even easier, I have 2 other masks. So these are clear. The other ones are kind of opaque. So this is the control. This is what it should look like. And this is what it looks like now. You can see it's the same schmutz that's in the other ones. So we're gonna compare it to this, and I'm gonna put the other F20 cushion in the bag. All these are going in the bag. We'll turn that on later. Okay, number 3, we have Mask Bright. I'm gonna actually do them in reverse order to kind of show you this. So this is the way that DMEs want you to clean the mask. They say hot soapy water, liquid soap works just great, and Dawn is preferred. And I would agree with that. I think it cleans it really, really well. I have no problems with Dawn. I think it's a great way to clean it. It's economical, no problems. Here's what I don't like about it. We're gonna call that good enough. All right, so our good friend Dawn is gonna go in here, and this is how you clean it. It's super simple. You drop it in, and you get your thumbs there, just like you're washing your hands. You guys wash your hands, right? After you use a restroom, you wanna make sure you scrub. It's really the friction that gets stuff off. That's what everyone says. It's the friction that gets stuff off. My son used to just put soap on his hands and rinse it off. I was like, dude, you're nasty. You gotta actually agitate it, much like I'm agitating you right now. You want to rub it, scrub it. Nice. Now we're going to rinse it off. Very good. Now I'm going to put it in a hurricane dryer. Okay, I just put the Dawn one in the 4th slot over here in the hurricane dryer. Now let's talk about the hurricane dryer real quick. Hurricane dryer is great. It's like a sterile dryer for all your gunk. Does hoses, does masks. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it rather than air drying. Love it, it's great. And I'll leave a link to it in the description box below because now's a great time to mention it. I mentioned I sell Mask Bright on Amazon. I also have an Amazon affiliate link, which I would like to share with you in the description box below. So anytime you buy anything from Amazon, if you use that, I get a little scratch from it. So as an Amazon affiliate, I earn on all qualified purchases. There, that's all I can say. Okay, let's go with number 3. Mask Wipes. Now, I used to like Mask Wipes a lot. I think they're great. They're fairly easy. Here is the problem. So we see all the schmutz in here, yeah? I have to get to all these surface areas. So when when I'm washing it in the sink, it's pretty easy because the water and the soap kind of, it just doesn't really care. It's just gonna hit every single surface of this. And I can agitate it with my finger, and even the stuff I don't quite get to, it'll kind of find its way there and lift it off. Now you see how I have to kind of push hard in some spots to really get it off because it is, friction just from this towel. The other thing is, do you see this lip here? So a lot of masks, you can see the darkened part here. That's their reinforcement to help it hold on the nose. Well, I can't really get behind there that well. This is one of the easier masks. This is why I picked this mask for this demonstration. is because it's easier to get to all the surfaces, but oh, am I prepared? Yeah, I kind of am. What about something like this? This is a DreamWear headgear, and then we have the DreamWear gel pillows on the bottom. So how am I gonna clean in here? Even if I pop this off, I can't really get the mask wipe in there to thoroughly wipe it out. And forget about the tubing. You can't even get in there. You just can't even get close to it. So for that reason, I like mask wipes. Look, for just talking on camera, it did a pretty decent job of cleaning most of that. But there's still some schmutz I can't quite get off here. And, we'll let the results decide because we're not done quite yet. But I have to do a good job. You can also see how long this is taking me compared to the first one where I just did the Dawn dishwashing soap. The excitement builds. Okay, we're gonna be putting this in the hurricane dryer, even though it's kind of dry already, in the third spot. Okay, now that we're done with the mask wipe though, now we have this, we trash it. So every day that we use this, we're gonna be building these up in our trash bin. And to me, I was starting to be like, I feel a little bad about that. I don't know why. It's like the commercial with the Indian crying. I kind of felt like that, but no, I'm not Indian. All right, last one we're doing here is Maskbrite. Now, obviously, I mentioned I'm biased. This is my own product, okay? You're gonna see why though. Watch how simple this is. A couple sprays in here, and then we're just gonna rinse it off. Spray, spray, spray. Very, very light water. And then rinse it off. We're gonna put this in the second slot. Now is a good time to mention, I like Maskbrite because it leaves an orange scent behind. It has orange oil in it, it has a surfactant, it has water, and it has other lifting agents that help it, when it grabs stuff, it lifts it up off the mask and then it leaves a scent behind. Why did I pick orange oil? Because orange is highly associated with aromatherapy and sleep relaxation, so I picked that. And now yes, you PhDs that think I hammer PhDs all the time, I had my friend who's a PhD.
Because he's piled higher and deeper.
I had him help me out with it because it happens to be his field, and it's freaking awesome. And guess what? How much I paid him? Loser. Okay, so they are all done. The only one we haven't done is the one spot, which is VirtuClean. So let's do one more thing because it's associated. Now, if I have tubing, what am I gonna do with tubing? Oh no. So with this, normally you have the hot soapy water in your tub and you're gonna dunk a little water in it, like kind of dip one end in, get it here, and you cover both ends, and then you wanna slosh it back and forth. That's really the best way there is to clean it. And then you need to dry it. And the Hurricane dryer actually has a slot for you to plug your tube in, and then the hot air will run through it, and then it'll run out through all the mask. Or you can just put your mask on the end of it, and the hot air will go through your mask. It is awesome. It dries it like a champ. And it only takes like 30 minutes. You just hit it on, go to work or do whatever, come back and it's dry. So the other thing is people go, oh man, I can't use Maskbrite to do my hose. Yeah, you can totally do Maskbrite to do your hose. You just spray it in the end, or both ends, take a little water, just a little bit, and then do the same thing, slosh it around. So that's why I like Maskbrite, because you don't have to fill up water, and it's just a couple quick sprays, a quick rinse, done. With this, you have to fill up something, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up with like hot water or whatever, and then you have to dunk it and rinse it and do all that stuff. Then you have to, drain that instead of just spray. And then the wipes don't quite get to everything. All right, but that's neither here nor there for right now. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this in. Let me make sure I have all my stuff in here. Okay, we have the 3 masks in there. We have the control, which I probably actually shouldn't have the control in there. That was dumb. So we have the dirty mask and the dirty F20 mask. We're gonna take this guy. This tubing attaches to here. And by the way, this thing smells so bad. Oh, horrible. Good Lord, people. All right, so I have the VirtuClean hooked up to the bag with the mask in there. Turn this baby on. This needs to run for 30 minutes to clean the inside of the bag. This dryer needs to also run for about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna shut this off, but I'm gonna start these now and we'll come back in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and put it for, hi cat. So we'll let these things do their things for about a half hour, 45 minutes. We'll reconvene and we'll go over exactly what we saw. So we're all on the same page with this.
Let's all go to the lobby and grab ourselves a snack.
All right, we're back. VirtuClean has finished cycling. Hurricane dryer just shut off. So we're gonna put them back in the exact same order. The number 2 position, we had Maskbrite. In the number 3 position, we had mask wipes. And Dawn was in the 4th position, like so. VirtuClean is gonna come out. We're coming out first. Remember, I had the control in there and I had the clear one. So we are gonna see what happened. Okay, not a shocker at all. See, I try to tell you people these things. You can see the schmutz all in there. Hecka nasty. Looks exact same as when it went in. Now you're probably like, oh, Lefty, hey, Mr. Lankster, all the germs are killed on it. Yeah, I have no doubt that the germs are killed on it. But look at that. As far as a mask fit and schmutz, what if you blow a booger in there? It's just gonna bake it in. It's disgusting. I don't like it. Sure. Look, here's my position on like the So Clean ultraviolet cleaners such as the Lumen. So that includes like VirtuClean, that includes the So Clean, and then you have the ultraviolet cleaner such as the Lumen. I have no doubt that they kill bacteria, but I don't care about the bacteria that it kills. The bacteria is stuff that's on your face. Now it's on your mask. If you put it back, now it's just back on your face in the mask like it was before. No biggie. It's there anyway. I'm probably sucking in bacteria right now, and I'm totally cool. The problem is in another area, and that is the humidifier. And I got one right here, like you don't know what it looks like. Sorry, every morning when you're done using it, clean out the water, rinse out your humidifier basin. I know people hate it how I say that, but that's how I say it, okay? Your chamber, your humidifier chamber, clean that out. Start with fresh water every night. That is huge in preventing respiratory tract infections when using CPAP. If you just follow that, you'll probably be fine. But that leads us to the schmutz on your mask. So we do have the other one in here. That was the control, remember? So this, we have the clean one and the dirty one. And you can see how dirty it still is. You see that? That's the same angle. You see how clean this one is? It did absolutely nothing to get the schmutz off. That's nasty. I think that's gross. So oxygenated cleaners do absolutely dog poo to remove physical matter from your mask. Straight from the So Clean website. Now this is an oxygenated cleaner, much like the VirtuClean that we're looking at. Look, we're just going through. This is like almost one of the first things in the dang manual. This is straight from their website. Saying the time, how to plug in the hose. Look, we're plugging in a hose, everyone. That's how you do it. All the basics, right? Then getting started. First thing you do, number 1, pre-washing your equipment. Put 2 capfuls of pre-wash and wash your CPAP. Now this machine is supposed to wash your CPAP equipment. It's supposed to clean it. But before you clean it, you got to clean it. And then it just pumps a bunch of gas in there. So do you see how completely dumb this is to me? People got so mad at this, but you have to pre-wash your stuff. So why not just wash it and be done with it? Because, hey, soap and water kills germs on your hands. So why do I need a $300 machine? Okay, next up we have Mask Bright, the crowd favorite. That dude is squeaky clean. Look at that shine. Got all the nooks and crannies. That is a clean mask, if I do say so myself. So let's talk about that. The bacteria and stuff, I'm sure it cleaned it off because it lifts everything off. I'm agitating it. Orange oil kills stuff. It just kills stuff. Surfactants, just like a soap, it lifts it off, rinses it off. We're good. That's a clean mask, and you saw how long it took me to clean it. Mask wipes. So the mask wipes looks like it did a pretty good job, but you can see in this area here where I said it has that flap, you can't reach those areas. It's too difficult to get to those spots. So if I can compare it to the Mask Bright one, you can see in that area, it's much cleaner. But it got the rest of the spots that I could get to, that I could wipe, it got them just fine. But if you have a mask that has a lot of angles and little hidey holes on it, then you're definitely gonna wanna go with something like use a Dawn dishwashing soap. As I mentioned before, the wipes aren't gonna get into stuff like this. I know you can take this off, but you really can't get into the prongs. You're not gonna be able to get into the tubing. Think about that, Sonny. And lastly, we have Dawn dishwashing soap. Now you can see that. It did a pretty good job. It looks like it left a little soap residue. It's probably because I didn't rinse it quite well enough. But you can see in these areas here, it did a better job cleaning behind that. It looks at Mask, very convenient. Looks like Mask Bright did a better job, but maybe my clear bias didn't let me scrub hard enough. But anyway, Dawn dishwashing soap does do a really good job of cleaning. Now, Jason, you're asking, you left out one thing. You left out the Lumen. the ultraviolet rays are gonna kill all the bacteria. Well, have I got a surprise dark horse for you? I'm gonna go outside and grab it. I have to have some controversy in this video, and this is it. So I also did one of the lumen. Guess what? I have a free lumen. It's called the sun. I just put this thing in the sun for the entire time that I was doing this, and it looks the exact same. But I'll bet you all the bacteria are dead because the sun was just baking on it the entire time. But so what? If you have oils, dirt oils from your skin, all that stuff is going to just still be there if you're using something that doesn't physically take it off. So mask wipes work on linear, like flat type masks. Dawn dishwashing soap is totally what's recommended, I believe, by the manufacturers, and I think even DMEs usually advise people to use it. Mask Bright works wonderful, especially if you like a little orange scent when you're sleeping. Mask Bright gets into all the nooks and crannies of your mask. Dawn dishwashing soap with hot soapy water gets into all the little cracks and crevices. The reason I like Mask Bright the most, and I know everyone's like, well, of course you like it the most. It's because you invented it, duh. Well, you know what? At some point, the person who invented the automobile was driving along in their car and they're like, man, this car's great. You should totally try one. And then the guy with the horse and buggy is like, well, of course you like it better. You invented it. You see what I mean? It's pretty dumb, right? I thought of this because I thought it was a solution to the problems that I saw on the other things. What does this Mask Bright have an advantage of over Dawn? Convenience, that's it. It's simply convenience. I haven't done like a cost analysis of it, but this lasts about two months. It depends on how liberally you spray it. Anywhere, let's say from 1 month to 3 months. It depends how liberally you use it and the size of your mask. But Dawn works just fine, and if you already have it to clean dishes, I mean, God, you might as well use it, right? If you like an orange scent, this is a great way to go, but you don't have to fill up anything using this. It just spray, rinse. This is kind of fill something up, suds it up, then rinse. You see what I'm saying? This just makes the process, or process if you're in Canada, much more streamlined. This works well only on linear masks. If you can't get to tight spaces, it's not really gonna do that much, and then you have all the, like, just the waste from it. Virtue Clean, I'm sure it kills germs. So Clean, I'm sure it kills germs. But what I find ironic is that the So Clean sells mask wipes. So it's like they understand that it's not doing the job, so they have mask wipes to help back it up. It's weird to me. You know what I mean? It's like they know too. I don't get it. So look, if you're looking to buy any of this stuff, just remember that as an Amazon affiliate, I earn on all qualified purchase. Or remember my sponsor, Cheap CPAP Supply. I'd rather use Cheap CPAP Supplies. They're great. CheapCPAPsupplies.com. Remember my coupon code, my discount code, Lefty16. It will save you some dollars. Yes, yes, yes. And remember, you can use that for masks, machines, any supply you want from their website. And they have plenty of payment options. The Hurricane Dryer to me is a must. It's roughly 150 bucks. You gotta dry your stuff out. If you leave it wet, it's super gross. It's a very small investment in the cleaning process. I like that thing a lot. I really like it a lot. I think it's great. If you look at the comments section of my, I did a specific video on the Hurricane Dryer, a lot of positive comments about it. People love it. If you look at reviews of this online, it has very positive reviews except for the sprayer. I cannot recreate the sprayer problem. I can't recreate it. I don't know what the problem is with it. People say the sprayer stops working after several pumps. I've tried different suppliers. Every time I try a different supplier, it's like they all come from the same place anyway. I'm just getting them from different distributors. So I have no friggin' idea what to do. I just know it works well when I use it. I've even tried mailing it to someone and having him mail it back to me, and it still works. I can't figure out what's going on, so I choose to do nothing. So let's sum it up one more time. The main problem with masks and mask cleaning, avoiding respiratory tract infections, is the humidifier. If you start with fresh water every night, you're gonna be golden. As far as the mask, you wanna clean it. The whole purpose is not to clean off the bacteria and that stuff. That stuff is not a problem. It's already on your face anyway. You're not gonna die from it. Let's all take a deep breath. The problem is the dirt, the oils, the grease from your dirty little face getting on the mask, and then it's not quite as tacky. Let's use the Mask Bright one because it's the cleanest. Look, it has a tackiness to it. has that tackiness, it's not gonna leak as much or has a better chance of not leaking. If you have a bunch of dirt and oils and grossness on there, one, your skin's gonna break out. You're gonna look like a damn train wreck. And then it's also not gonna stick as well to your face and provide that grab that you need. So I am sure with that super rad presentation, there's still gonna be some complaints. So let's do it. Light up that comment section below. Light it up. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you thought this presentation sucked and I missed a ton of stuff, which I'm sure I did, you wanna know why I missed a bunch of stuff? I already recorded this and I hated it. I hated the outcome because the way I set it up, I did way too many variables and it was like, oh, this and that, and that. I had so many masks, so I just narrowed it down to these. These are the best ones. I had the ones that are hard to reach spaces, you know, to try to illustrate that point, but I had way more the first time. Do you appreciate that? No, you don't. All right, that's it. Hey, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe now. You can support this channel by doing a one-time donation, or you can actually set it up for monthly through PayPal. I'll put the link here. You've already seen it earlier in the video because I'm a money-grubbing jerk. You can also become a Patreon of mine at patreon.com. Again, link below. I think that's just about it. Again, remember, as an Amazon affiliate, I earn on all qualified purchases. Link below. Hey, I really appreciate you guys watching. And just as a side note, I am still out of a job at this exact second. So what I'm saying is, no, I'm just kidding. I actually worked one night somewhere the other night. First night shift in forever. Forever! It was pain. It was pain. And you know what I did? I had to put little toothpicks under my eyes to hold them open. No, I'm just kidding. I work like a champ. Like a champ. I'm like an old, like a greased, well-oiled machine. I was in there, and guess what? One of my patients even put on the comments thing, he put, my tech was very professional. No, I'm just kidding. I killed it. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. As always, take care. Good night.
Man, that was a long one if you made it this far. Can I get a yeehaw from the back row? If you want to support this channel, you can check out my website, maskbright.com. We have low-cost, affordable masks that are in great shape if you just want to try it out. You can also support us by just checking out our other channel. It's Snappy Says. It's very odd. I have fun doing it. I really have no direction, and it really is just enjoyable. Now, I also want to mention again that I am an Amazon affiliate or associate, and as an Amazon affiliate, I earn on all qualified purchase. So you can really buy whatever the heck you want, and so long as it is a qualified purchase, I do earn on that. Other than that, have a great day. I hope you sleep well, my friends, my little papper people. And again, I'm humbled by the subscriber count we have, and I'm thankful every day for that.